don't get your panties all in a bunch.
You are tuning in to the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast show.
You still did the water birth, right?
I did water labor, so I got
okay.
water, but like, imagine someone like taking like electrocuting your back, literally like in your spine. So like, I didn't feel comfortable staying in the water, so I ended up getting out. But the water labor part was cute.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast, where we chat with phenomenal millennial mothers about motherhood, relationships, lifestyles, their passions and goals, and much more. I hope you guys enjoy. This episode is brought to you by the Socially Plain Jane Jewelry Collection. If you're a simple fashionista like myself, the SPJ collection is right up your alley. From our modest, refined, minimalistic pieces, you're able to dress them up or down and know you will always look great. Make sure to check out the Socially Plain Jane collection on Instagram at Socially Plain Jane. That is SOCIALLYPLAINJAYNE. Hi guys, so I am back with another great episode of the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast show. Thank you so much for listening and following the movement on social media. So in today's guest chair, I have Miss Patrice Garrison. So Patrice is a wife, a mother, and a doula of dreams. Her passion is uplifting women to gain awareness of their limits, get in alignment with their purpose, and build a life they are proud of. She owns 2 businesses and will be launching a 3rd brand, Black Girls Do Journal, this upcoming fall. Let's get into it. Hi, you guys, and welcome to the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast. This is Britt, and in today's guest chair, I have Miss Patrice G. How are you?
I am good. How you doing?
I am good. Happy Thursday.
Yes, same to you.
Yes, thank you. All right, Patrice. Patrice, I'm gonna call you Patricia. I have an Aunt Patricia, honey. That's the reason why. But Patrice,
that's my mom's name. So
really?
I actually hear it a whole lot. So I am Patrice, though. It's all good.
All right, Patrice. Okay, so tell us more about you. So tell us about how many kids you have. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Married? Everything about Patrice. Where you're from? Everything.
All right. Well, I'm Patrice. I'm from Baltimore, born and raised.
Okay.
I have one daughter. She'll be 2 next month. Crazy to say that. And I am married. I've been married for 4 years.
Okay.
And I've been a business owner for almost 6. November is my 6-year anniversary owning a business.
Wow. So about having 2. So when is your daughter's actual birthday?
October 22nd.
October 22nd. Okay, so Remy, my youngest one, he'll be 1 on October the 10th.
Oh my God!
So he's
planning 2 birthday parties back to back.
Oh! It's worse than that, Patrice. It's worse. So my husband's birthday is August the 6th. I want to say yes, August the 6th. My birthday is August 28th. Our son's birthday is August.
Birthday.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, see, my birthday don't matter anymore because my son's birthday is August the 30th, and then Kaylin's birthday, my daughter, is September the 7th, and then his daughter's birthday is September 23rd, and then Remy's birthday is October the 10th.
Y'all don't get
no
break.
Girl, no break. I wish tax season was in the summertime. Because we don't get any break.
Back to school.
And back to school. And then next thing you know, it's Christmas. Like, yeah, it really sucks. So, but yeah, so Remy give us a little bit of a break since he's in October. But no, we still celebrating back to back. But girl, I know.
Yes.
So all right. So you have your daughter, and you've been in business for 6 years. And how long are you in a relationship? Did we go over that?
Yes, I'm married. So I've been married for almost 5 years.
5 years.
It'll be 5 years next year.
Got it. All right. So tell us about your pregnancy story with your daughter.
Oh my gosh. So it's so crazy because it's about to be fall. We're in Baltimore, of course. And the weather is changing, and I just remember the fear. Like I was like, "Oh crap!" It's the season. I'm about to give birth. I'm so scared. So my birth story, my pregnancy story, I actually did not plan my pregnancy. So
okay.
to be married and be like, why am I popping up? Mary, I'm supposed to be planning this stuff.
Right, to the T.
Nonetheless, Plan B owes me a refund. And I got pregnant. It was fine. I got pregnant in the winter. So I ended up having a summer pregnancy. No real complications outside of my pelvis feeling like it was going to fall out. But what's different about my pregnancy or my delivery story is that I did a birth center. So I opted out of a hospital and I found a birth center about an hour from my house. So I was like, Lord, be with us because I'm not trying to give birth in the car, driving to this place.
Right.
But I wanted to have a water birth.
Okay.
So that was the whole idea behind going with the center. And here in Baltimore, they don't have a bunch of those options in hospitals. So what ended up happening was I had back labor.
Okay.
So that was horrible. I feel like the actual contractions, like I could have worked through them maybe, but the fact that it was in my back, they couldn't do anything with me. So I ended up just doing a regular like on my back kind of birth, but gave birth to a 6 pound, 11 ounces little princess, and we've been in love ever since.
Nice. So you still did the water birth, right?
I did water labor, so I got in the water. But like, imagine someone like taking like electrocuting your back, literally like in your spine. So like, I didn't feel comfortable staying in the water, so I ended up getting out. But the water labor part was cute.
Did you at least get some pictures?
I got one picture. I was like, put the camera away. So I got one picture before I stepped out.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine, girl. I'm an epidural girl all the way over here, all three. So that's what I'm just thinking.
I get why. Put it this way, I get why.
Yeah, I'm like, everybody said, "Oh, did you feel anything?" I'm like, I ain't feeling nothing. So a little bit of pressure, and that was it. Then they pop out. So I'm good.
I understand it.
Oh my gosh. All right. So with you having actually about to be a full-blown toddler, what is some advice would you give to new moms when it comes to actually bringing the kid home and, just making sure like you take care of yourself? How did you handle that, and what type of advice would you give?
I would want a new mom or a pregnant mom to know about the 4th trimester. And I spent so much time researching it because you don't know how it was hard. The 4th trimester was harder than my pregnancy. The postpartum period of, oh my God, I'm not going to sleep at all, for real. The appetite changing, my body looks crazy, like just it's back to back to back. Right. So I would definitely want them to research that, expectations of a baby, and what they do and don't do. Girl, I thought I was going to come home and run my business. I said, I'm going to get home. I'm going to put this baby to sleep. I'm going to get some work done. And I did not. So just understanding that, how babies need to be treated in the 4th trimester, meaning that they still need to be cuddled. They need to be warm. They need to be shushed and patted and rocked and all these other things to mimic the womb. Right. Otherwise, you just have a really unhappy baby. So I want them to know about that. And I just would want them to really understand and not have too much pride when it comes to asking for help. I had to humble my whole self in that process. I could not do it alone. Right. And I spent time researching, of course, different ways to help your baby sleep, all this XYZ. And I came across an article about how moms in Africa, mother their children, and it's a complete village effort. And it made me so sad because we've lost that. Yes. We've lost that village where in some villages in Africa, the baby comes home and the mom hardly ever sees him. Just to feed him and that's it. Right. The baby gone. So my mom was amazing. She stayed with me for 2 weeks, came every week thereafter, and I don't think I could have done it without her. So just know, you need that village, and wherever it exists, if you can get it, you need that.
Right. Oh my gosh. I have so much to actually say about that, because not only the Africans do that, but I found out that the Koreans, they do that as well. Like they are known for having the mother come and stay with them for like, I want to say 2 months, and they actually take care of the kids. It's like an in-house nurse or nanny or whatever. But yeah, we have gotten away from that, and it's funny, even though this is your first child, like with me having 3 kids, it seems like with every kid, the help gets less and less because they feel like you have it. Like, girl, you already have 1 or 2, so you're fine. But in actuality, it's even harder because, with having older kids going to school, for instance, Remy, he was born right in the middle of the school year. So even though I'm at home, I still have to get them up and ready to go to school. Like, nothing can stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So definitely that is some great advice. How did your husband handle the 4th trimester? Did he get the whole hormones things, the body change and everything, and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna get out the way? Or did he go through his own stuff since it is your first kid together?
He did amazing. Again, just that village. You never know what you're going to get till you get the baby home.
Right.
And he was amazing. So he was part of that support system of, all right, I fed the baby. I'm out. Somebody come get her. Somebody come get her. So every moment that he could, because we both work from home, like we're both entrepreneurs, so we didn't have to report back to work. And I think for some guys, like that pressure of, I have to support my family, I have to go out and be useful, that's what they kind of default to. But because he is home based, he was like, oh, okay, no, well, if you fed her and she's good, even now she woke up at 5 a.m. asking for oatmeal. So he woke up and got her some oatmeal. So that partnership has been amazing. I cannot thank him enough for the support he's given in that 4th trimester.
Oh my gosh, well, my husband, he actually works. He's a corporate guy. He will tell you in a heartbeat he cannot be an entrepreneur. He is not disciplined enough. He's like, just give me my 9 to 5. I will succeed as that. Right. I just need my checks on time. That's it. So, but I do remember he was really good when it came to having Remy home and stuff. Like, we did the whole, shift changes. You get on one shift, I get on next. But the only thing that he has not done, I want to say maybe he halfway did it, was give Remy a bath. He does not, he does not add up for some odd reason, which is so random, but never had. And I'm like, okay, so I'm like, well, Remy, I know if I leave you home with him overnight, you're going to be stank. Right, because you're not going to get a bath that night. So it's just, he was like, he's just too tiny. And I'm like, okay, well, he's about to be 1 year old. The boy's stronger than anything. So we're going to have to get it together.
What's interesting? I don't think my husband has bathed her by himself either. Mm-hmm. That's a really interesting point. I think he'll shower. Like if I'm like, hey, can you like just rinse her off? Like, she took a bath last night. Just need her hair wet. He'll do that.
Okay.
But the whole like, I'm not home, I'm not around, bathe her on his own kind of thing. Mm-hmm. No, ma'am.
Right. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do some research about that. Maybe some stuff we don't know that's behind that. I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to
That's
see.
That's interesting.
I know. All right. So switching gears to a relationship, since you are married, what advice would you give a person who is in a relationship or trying to get into a relationship about actually, I guess, love and just knowing your mate? Like, what keeps you guys together and going?
So my advice was, I'm going to start with a story.
Okay.
I got my hair done 2 weeks ago, and I was sitting there listening to whatever my hairstylist was listening to, and she was listening to the Pray for Your Spouse challenge.
Okay.
It was so good. So if y'all, the replay's out there somewhere. I'm a huge advocate of it. I would go listen. She's ranting and raving about how amazing it was, and I'm listening in, and they gave some tips that I'm gonna like borrow from, or summarize basically. But it helped to speak to why me and my husband work, and why we work out, and why we've been together for 7 years, and why that's been so. My husband and I, we grew together based off of mutual purpose. And so when we first met, so let's just go from the beginning. We met from Black Planet. So that's where
taking it back, girl.
This was back in like 2011.
Okay.
And I didn't give him my number. He followed me from MySpace. Okay, from Black Planet to MySpace. Finally got my number at MySpace. Stalked me to Facebook. waited for my relationship status to turn single, and then slid in my inbox.
All right.
So that's our progression. But when we met, it was very much of a, hey, we are both looking for a stable situation. It was very logical. It wasn't like a whirlwind of and we were in love. It was like hey, I'm looking for somebody that I could have a mutual thing with. Like he was living with his mom and sister. His mom had just lost her job, so they had moved in with him.
Okay.
And I was living alone. I had just, left my ex, and I was living alone. I didn't want men running in and out of my house. Like when you date and you alone, like that's a lot.
Right.
And he didn't want women running in and out of his house because his sister was there. He wanted to be a good example to her because she was in middle school.
Okay.
So we kind of came together on that, and as we met and just met at that moment and started talking things through, we had similar visions about, entrepreneurship and just bossing up. That's really what we saw in our own lives and what we wanted to accomplish, and just saw eye to eye. But why we work so well is that we have similar purposes and similar dreams. So we want to start a nonprofit for children. We want to continue to build businesses. We want to have the freedom and the funds to travel the world and send our child to private school. And so there are those material kind of things. And again, also those give back goals and those purpose and legacy goals that we have. And we were able to meet in the middle on that. So that's the advice I would give to somebody looking for spouses. First, do you know what your purpose is? Do you know what you're supposed to be doing? Not just go to work, get paid, and then that be it.
That's right.
What are you supposed to be doing? And when you can really focus in and hone in on that, you can find a mate who has a very similar or complementary goal. And that way it's not just this romantic, I feel good, I like him, we happy today. It's we have a mission that we're doing together. We're accomplishing. We want to build something. And the fact that we build together is why we work.
Right. Nice. That's amazing. That's awesome. I'm going to actually listen to this myself, because normally I don't listen to my own podcast because I hate hearing myself talk, but I'm going to listen to this one so I can take notes. So yes, that was amazing. So Patrice, who inspires you?
It's so cliche, but Oprah. I am.
Hey, look, as long as you didn't say Beyonce, we good. We good.
She might be number 3 on the list, but no, Oprah is everything. And I went to see her. I took my mom to see her maybe in like 2014. She had a Live Your Best Life kind of tour. Okay. And it was everything. Just hearing her story, she spoke about really understanding a hint of what she wanted to do with her life when she was like 7. And that sounds crazy, but at 7 years old, I was on the playground listening to people's problems, trying to comfort my friends. Like, I knew my purpose was in people and being a resource for them. I knew that. And just watching her projectile, her courage, everything. She's interviewing people, just all of that is what I aspire to. And my purpose really is to not just inspire people, but to be a support system to Black women. That's specifically my purpose. We don't get the support from society. We don't get the support even from our peers sometimes. Right. We need to have someone that we can turn to say, hey, my load is heavy. And I need someone to talk to. I need someone to put me in the right direction. I need someone just to cheer for me. Right. And that's what I want to be. So she helps to inspire that vision.
Yes, and the cheering part, let it be generous. That's my whole thing, because there's so many people out there who's starting to get onto that it does take a village, and you do need someone to be in your corner, but it has to be genuine, because if it's not, it's still not going to work. So yeah,
it's so true.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So how do you balance being a mom, a wife, and also an entrepreneur?
Ooh, it's been a hard week to ask that. It's been a hard week. I heard a quote from T.D. Jakes, and he said, "Never be terrible at the same thing 2 days in a row." And that's it. That's the answer. You're not going to get everything right every day. And lists are key. Writing lists out, having your calendar, all that good stuff, organization. But just know you're not gonna nail it. You're not gonna nail it all, and you're gonna have to sacrifice something. So I built businesses prior to having my daughter, and now I'm building them with her. And I know that there are some days where she's watching the iPad all day. Is that bad? Yes. Is she gonna do it tomorrow? Yes. You know, because I'm building something and I have to get it done. You know, there are some days where my husband's just like talking to me and I'm probably like a deer in headlights, like, what? What you say? What? You know, but that's because I'm so zoned out or tired that I'm not the most attentive spouse. And I hate that. Right. I don't love that, but I understand that the balance and act, or my business, like, there are days where I'm like, wow, I didn't even log into my email today.
Right.
So, and just being okay, giving yourself grace. You're not going to get it all right all the time. The vision, so I can't give it to my daughter, but I can give it to my husband. This is what we're building. This is what we're doing. And it's not going to be fun every day. For my daughter, making sure I have unplugged days where I'm not doing anything but just watching Sesame Street and eating oatmeal with her. And just figuring it all out. That's what I would say.
Oh my gosh, I'm laughing because that sounds so like me. It's like, look, you know, if the TV is on and they watch it, it's cool because I'm trying to get these emails done. Like, something has to give. And as long as, and I'm actually reading a book. I was trying to look it up while we was on here. It's downstairs, but I want to say one of the quotes was, "I'm living in grace, not perfection." So if you live in grace, it's an amazing book. So it's like, and it's more so like a journal. Like, you write down your thoughts. She's the lady who wrote it. She's an entrepreneur herself, have kids, so she understands the whole trying to be this perfect mom, trying to be this. Okay, my house is perfect. I'm perfect for my husband. I'm perfect for my kid. And it's like, girl, you gonna run yourself crazy. Like, no, you know, it's like, just because you can do all things don't mean you're doing all things well. And I'm like, yes, it is. So definitely that whole, you know, trying to say you can balance it all, it's like, no, I can't. On Instagram, it might look like I can, but half the time I'm like, did y'all go take a bath last night? Like, I need for y'all to go bathe. Like, somebody, come on. So so I understand that completely. So Patrice, what do you do for mommy time? Like, how do you kind of get yourself together? What do you do just for you?
So that's been harder lately. I am an introvert by nature. I need to recharge. So the answer, nothing, is so powerful because there are days where I just want to sit in a room and just sit there with my thoughts, just to think. Like, I can't wait for my husband to have a photography gig and he drops our daughter off so I can just sit in silence. That's my self-care. Number one, for sure. And the second is writing. I love writing. I'm obsessed with it. And just being able to journal my thoughts. Journaling is my second top 2 self-care. Because when you don't have time to process you don't know what you're thinking. You don't know what you want. You don't know where you are. Right. And you end up just living, just existing, rather. You end up just existing. So my self-care definitely looks like taking a self-assessment. Where am I? Who am I today? What do I want to be? And just getting in tune with who I am and where I am.
Right. Oh, I'm an introvert too, so I understand that. And if you're not an introvert, you don't understand the whole just be still. Like, I'm like, look, let me just go out by myself with nobody, and I'll be fine. Like, I'm okay. I just need to be by myself. And they're like, who wants to be by themselves? I'm like, I do. Like, that's the only way I can re-energize. Because like you said, you can collect your thoughts. You can think about things. You can strategize. Okay, this is what I need to do to get X, Y, and Z done. And then be okay. Because if I'm around like people, chaos, like 24/7, I'll go crazy. I will. Yeah, I'll go crazy. And now with the little one, I can't shower by myself anymore. He's banging on the door trying to get in while I go pee. So I'm just like, I can't even get bathroom time alone. Like, I just need, like, I remember one day, I think, because I go to Publix, the grocery store, every single day. Like, that's my whole alone time. So my husband, when I got back, he was like, you was at Publix for a long time. He was like, you just had to go get milk. Like, what were you doing? And I went ahead and told him my secret. I legit would sit in the parking lot for 15 minutes in my car and just sit there. Like, because that's the time that I don't have the kids. You know, all the kids, they're at home with him doing homework. He has Remy. I'm there by myself. I'm like, oh, I'm going to milk this. Like, yeah, this whole little 5-minute trip is turning to 30 off top.
But it's been like that for my whole. I love a good car sit. It's the best. So I understand that, sis. Sit in that car I love it in the summertime. It's warm enough where I ain't gotta have a coat on because I'll be out there in the winter with a coat on. So it's just nice when it's not too cold.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then with this turning fall, it was that whole situation. I was able to roll the windows down. I had the AC off, and then I looked because when I parked there, a guy had actually just got out his car who was parked next to me. And then by the time I was getting ready to come out, girl, he already pulled off. I was like, yeah, I've been here too long. I need to go ahead and go in the store. So that was my timer. All right, so next question, we're going to flip scripts again. So tell us about your business. You said that you've been in business for 6 years, but I'm guessing you had multiple ones at one point. But tell us about what you do.
Yeah, I actually have multiple businesses, which is interesting. Well, my husband and I do both, so we do almost everything together. So our first one is we are brand ambassadors with It Works, which means that we market health and wellness products. Okay. So I've been doing that for almost 6 years, and that's what afforded me the ability to come home full time. So that's been paying the bills. And that was a good starter package for me. Like, I had no entrepreneurship experience, no knowledge of nothing, how to market online, do any of this stuff. So it kind of was like the business in a box where you learn without the consequence or the financial investment. Because it's scary to launch a business.
Right,
it's scary to put yourself out there and feel like, okay, I can guarantee myself I can make this money back. So I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I had no idea in what, how, where to start. That was a good starter. And I opened up my own boutique about 6 months ago. Okay. So that's what I started this year. And my husband launched a photography business this time last year. So he's rolling with that. And then this fall, we're launching a self-care brand for journaling, because that's my thing. I love that. My background in psychology, and people call me all the time to help them piece through their thoughts. Okay. So I wanted to create a journal that can help people piece through their thoughts, and I'm so excited about that. So that's where we are. We just birthing these businesses, and
I see.
Just allowing God to kind of lead us in terms of where we're needed and what we can kind of give the world.
Got it. So you mentioned that you guys were looking to hopefully opening a nonprofit for children. So what is the premises of that? What would that look like in the future?
So right now it looks like us partnering with an existing one until we can figure out where our footing is. And there's a individual by the name of Valerie. She runs Catherine's Family Services, and she's amazing. She is here in Baltimore, and she runs a free summer camp and free after-school program for underprivileged children in a high-risk area here in Baltimore. And we go out, I get chills, we go out there once a year at least to either just talk with the kids, do something fun with them. And that's where we knew that was our calling. We're called to these kids. Right. Like, we have to figure out where we fit. So in the meanwhile, figuring out where we're at, we make sure we raise money. So we're raising money again on Saturday to help fund her nonprofit in terms of how we can contribute, of course. And we do so every year until we can figure out where we're footed.
Wow, that's nice. So with the summer camp, so is it fully paid or like for all the kids that go there, or is it only certain kids that's selected?
Oh, no, every kid. It's about 25.
Wow.
It's absolutely free. She covers their meals. She covers their field trips. So she raises money from the community. Like, hey guys, we want to take them to Six Flags. And so this year we were able to, my team and I, donated $500 to help them go to Six Flags. Wow. As a unit. So that's the kind of stuff that, like, I'm just going to stay close to the fire. That's what I'm passionate about until we can birth and make something of our own.
That's nice. I love it. I guess because I'm growing up, because my mom, she was a single mom raising 3 kids, and we was a part of that group. Like, going to to camps and stuff, all expenses paid and all that. And it's just good that people are still doing those type of things for kids, because that's what makes the memories as kids. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's I love that. That's really good. It's cool. All right, so flipping the script again. So now it is time for the hot seat round. So it's 5 random questions that you don't know about. They're not that bad, I promise. However, would you like to play? You want to play?
Let's do it.
I'm about to say, I'm like, girl, can't punk out on me now. right. So question number 1. Name 3 things that you love about yourself.
I love my laugh. I love that I'm always willing to have fun, to smile. I love the fact that like I'm willing to give my entire day to just supporting people. I'm not selfish in that way. So someone can call right now and be like, I need to talk. And I'm there, just 100%. And I love my patience. I am super patient with people, my spouse, my daughter, my teammates, all of that. Like that, those are the characteristics that let me enjoy my life.
Wow.
I enjoy life, and those 3 things I think contribute towards that.
I love it. All right, question number 2. What is your favorite movie of all times?
My favorite movie is Napoleon Dynamite because I'm a nerd.
I like that movie too. It's not my favorite, but I remember watching it in college, and it was like either I had to be super, super drunk to get through it, or I had to be super, super high to get through it. But now I can watch it sober and still laugh. Oh my God. Cause it's
That's gross. That's gross.
Because it's such, like, it's a special movie. Like, if you haven't seen it, y'all have to watch it. But yes, Napoleon Dynamite.
I'm a nerd, so I could be sober, and it's like, yo, this is stupid funny. So yeah, it's embarrassing, but that's my favorite.
Oh my God, what's the girl name? Was it Rasputia? Rasputia, is that the girlfriend name?
Oh my God.
Yes.
No, it's not, but I can't remember her name. It was so hood.
It was hood as hell. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch Napoleon Dynamite. This one girl, the lady that I interviewed a couple of weeks ago, one of her favorite movie was Crooklyn. And I was like, yeah, I said, that's a good one too. I actually just let my daughter watch that over the summer, and she was just all into it. And she was like, this is a great movie. And I'm like, yes, because, growing up, it was a whole different experience for me. I say that because after I watched it with her and see what was really going on, I was like, why did my mom let me watch this movie when I was a kid? But they don't see that. All she see was a little girl playing, going to her uncle's house in the South, things like that. I'm like, these folks are on the stoop doing crack. Like, I can't, so it was a totally different experience, but she loved it, though. I'm like, okay, I had to give her black card, honey, because if not...
Girl, don't let her walk around with us.
Right, girl, I had to let her watch Baby Kids. She didn't know nothing about that. I'm like, okay, yeah. So we have to make sure. Right, exactly. All right, so question number 3. If you had $1 million, what would be the first thing you would buy?
My student loan freedom.
You pay off Sally Mae.
Yes, pay off Sally Mae. But JK, I would buy investment properties.
Okay.
I have a vision. I'm gonna give y'all this real quick, some juice.
Okay.
I want to renovate homes that I'll turn into Airbnb properties. That's my overall why I'm saving up, getting out of debt, all of that.
Okay.
I want to be able to flip a house, not to just sell it. I want to keep it and have it be an Airbnb space. That is the move. I would make so much money just letting people come in, rent it, and be out. And like, that's it. That's what I want to do.
Because it's pretty much short-term leasing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can screen people. Again, the tenants got reviews.
Right.
So it's not this crazy wow. Or even with a rental, like I've seen people get burnt because someone's long-term renting it and like they tear the place up or whatever.
Right.
But most times people keep it kind of cute for Airbnb for a couple days or a week. So
yeah,
that's what I want to do.
And they also, I heard they have a because the Super Bowl is coming here in Atlanta, so a lot of people we thinking about Airbnb in our house since we live like probably 13 miles from downtown area. So it'll be a good look. But they had on the news down here that Airbnb actually have like a 100% guarantee insurance that if a person do like I guess mess up your crib or whatever, that they will actually reimburse you for everything. Like,
wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's a win-win. Like, it's just either if you want the money, it's out there.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's an awesome idea. All right. So question number 4: name one special talent that you have.
I can eat food piping hot.
Like right out the microwave.
Yes. People be so mad. I'm like, look, I ain't waiting. And I think it's a superpower. That's just me.
So you don't burn your tongue. You don't burn the top of the roof of your mouth. Nothing.
not usually. I'm willing to risk it all. I'll be so hungry. I'll be like, look, this is what we doing. That's my talent. Either I don't care or it don't hurt me. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my god, no, because I'll picture, I don't know if it was a commercial or a movie when someone was eating something hot and all you hear is go, and try to chew it and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, Patrice, I hope you're not that person. Like,
I can be. I'm trying to take it easy, but I'll be waiting.
Oh my god, that's so funny. All right, so last question. Do you have a girl crush? And if so, who is she? And it can't be Oprah.
It can't be.
No,
Oprah.
It can't. You already named Oprah. You can't. You got to name somebody else.
So my girl crush would be Ella May if I had to choose one.
Ella May,
I think she is so dope. I think like she is what I want to be and what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
Just be you. Natural beauty, natural hair, not like just laid back. I don't put heels on that often. I'll be chilling in my sweats. Like that she's my girl crush because she is so authentic and not fazed by what society says a singer should be, what an entertainer should be, even an Instagram, popular girl should be. So that's my girl crush.
Oh, love it. And I love Ella May because she definitely gave me the whole 90s vibe, back in the day type situation. Yeah, I love for that. So yeah, I'm definitely on the same page as you. Ella May. All right then, Patrice. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. And if anybody wants to reach you about all the plenty of businesses that you have, how can you be reached on social media?
You can find me at Amor, which is AMOR.XO.Tracy on Instagram. And my family just launched our very first YouTube yesterday.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that. Tell me about that. Yes. So tell me, how did that even come about? Like, I want to know everything. Yes. How was it?
It was so much fun. I learned how to edit videos this last few weeks.
Okay.
And what happened was, you know how God just kind of plants something in your spirit. You be like, I don't want to do that. I'm not interested. Mm-hmm. But like, it just kept popping up. And what I'm finding as we are launching these businesses and we're growing them, there's still a vast lack of representation of happy Black families. Mm-hmm. They're still hard to find. It's hard to find images. It's hard to find Instagrams. It's hard to find content. And we're getting there. It's better. Mm-hmm. But I was in 2 separate Facebook groups, and they were like, hey, are there any, families I can follow on YouTube? Any Black families at all? Mm-hmm. People had some suggestions, but I'm just like, wow, like, I want to show, like, my husband and I have a super healty marriage. Right. I'm grateful for it, but I want people to see that, like, hey, we out here. We out here. Yourself included. Like, we're out here. We're out here having babies, building businesses, doing it all. So I wanted to show the behind the scenes of us as we grow. We want to have another baby at least. We want to move from Baltimore down south somewhere.
Ooh, come to Atlanta.
I
said, come to Atlanta.
Girl, y'all are the bomb. Y'all are definitely on the list.
Okay, yes.
We wanted to show, just the parenthood journey and just being transparent. We just want people to have that either as an inspiration, as a guide to be able to get some tips from, or just enjoy because we're silly, we have fun. So that's the info behind it. We're going to update the channel. It's Grow with the Garrisons.
Okay.
GROW with the Garrisons, and we're going to update it once a week. But right now our topics are around planning her 2nd birthday party.
Okay.
And she starts school on Monday for the first time.
Oh,
so
my gosh.
We're going to do a vlog about her starting school. So just her learning, her growing, us growing these businesses, popping out babies, moving, all that stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna have to subscribe. I remember seeing it on my feed that you guys was launching one, but I missed it. I ain't gonna lie, I really did. Yeah, so I'll make sure I was subscribed because me and my friend, we tried to do that whole vlogging thing, but it's just the fact I'm the photographer, the editor, the mama, and I'm like, I legit just need to hire somebody to follow us around, because the kids and they're so funny. It's ridiculous. Like, we do the whole family meetings on Sunday. Like, what black folks know that, yes, like, legit, like, y'all bring y'all topics to the board. Like, we have a chalkboard, everything. So,
you know what? We just hired an assistant last week, and that's part of her job is to help us with these vlogging things. So I say you need to find somebody that's going to help with that. That's a new move.
Oh, I'm going to have to think about it.
Social.
I know, I am. I'm going to try to get at least an intern or somebody. Somebody will help. Somebody got to help. Yeah, because we definitely need to be on, especially with how they be acting. So, you'll see. We'll see. Oh, however, if you want to get some inspiration or kind of see how things go, I actually interviewed, I'm not sure if you listened to her podcast or not, but it's their YouTube, the YouTube handle is the Curly Coopers.
Ooh, I've heard of them.
Yes, they're really good. Yes, so they stay in my hometown, and their family's awesome. You'll love them. But she did all her stuff from scratch. Like, she did all her editing, everything. You could just see the progression. But she just posted that they actually are a part of the class of 2018 for YouTube things or whatever. I guess YouTube entrepreneurs or something. So yeah, but they get a free trip to New York to work on their videos. So it was awesome.
That's so dope. Mm-hmm. I'll go back and listen to her.
Yes,
that's exciting. Good for them. Yes. That's what we're working to. We want to make this like a thing. So.
Exactly. All right. So back to your social media handles, and then we out of here. So how can you be reached?
So that's my Instagram. If y'all want to find me again on YouTube, it's Grow, GROW, with the Garrisons. If you want to shop our baby boutique, that is our Melanin Minis on Instagram. And you guys can find us there. So,
is it just girl stuff, or you do girls and boys?
Girls and boys. It's a mini boutique right now. I want to expand it to be over the age of 7, but right now I know you got a baby boy.
Yes.
So any babies and toddlers for sure. I have all kinds of cute stuff for them, and I'm looking for models for winter. So
that's what I was gonna say. Do you need an ambassador, honey? No, Remington. He's available.
He's available.
Yes, he's so cute. He got 2 dimples, child. He's cute.
Oh, I love dimples. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to you because I would love to have you guys on our winter model board.
Oh yeah, we definitely. I at least got a Nikon, so you get some good shots over here. Woo. At least you know. Yeah, you at least know that. All right, Patrice. Well, thanks so much. Say bye to the people.
Thanks, y'all. Bye. Good night.
All right, guys, that is it for us. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you would like to get into some more fun, follow us on social media. On Instagram, we are at Bad and Bougie Moms. On Facebook, at The Bad and Bougie Moms. And also on Twitter, at BBM_podcast. Make sure you like, share, and comment on any of the podcast platforms that you listen to us on. Again, we hope you guys enjoy. See you later.